Welcome back. We have huge updates on a $5,000 stimulus payment that was just approved. Let's discuss the details in this video. This is your evening stimulus package updates. We'll also cover the unemployment extension and updates on Trump's recent comments regarding the election and the fact that the White House has officially begun Biden's transition into the White House. Guys, do you think Trump should officially concede? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Andrew and thank you for taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video for daily updates. Okay, we're going to discuss the $5,000 stimulus payments that was just approved in just 2 minutes. But first, we're going to cover what Trump said today. I always try to be unbiased on this channel. So first, I'm going to show you what Trump said, and then I'm going to show you how both CNN and Fox News reported it as well. Okay, let's take a look at Trump's Twitter and what he has had to say today. Now, quick update. The White House has officially acknowledged Biden's victory and has officially begun his transition into the White House. At the same time, Trump says he still has not conceded, although he is allowing the transition to begin. Let's see exactly what Trump said. He said, "I want to thank Emily Murphy at the GSA, which is the administration who handles the transition, for her steadfast dedication and loyalty to our country. She has been harassed, threatened, and abused, and I do not want to see this happen to her, her family, or employees of GSA. Our case strongly continues. We will keep up the good fight, and I believe we will prevail. Nevertheless, in the best interest of our country, I am recommending that Emily and her team do what needs to be done with regards to initial protocols. We have told my team to do the same. What does GSA being allowed to do preliminary work with the Democrats have to do with our continuing to pursue our various cases on what will go down as the most corrupt election in American political history? We are moving full speed ahead. We'll never concede to fake ballots and dominions." So there you have it, folks. At the same time, Trump is saying that he gave her the green light to certify Biden's victory and begin the transition. But on the other side, he's saying that he still does not concede and he does not agree with the decision. What do you think about Trump's comments? Let me know in the comments below. Let's cover how both CNN and Fox News handled this. Okay, CNN said, "Key government agency acknowledges Biden's win and begins formal transition." Now, the main point they wanted to make here is that Miss Murphy, who was the head of this agency, wanted to make it very clear that Trump did not influence her decision, and this was her independent decision alone. She said, "Please know that I came to my decision independently based on the law and available facts. I was never directly or indirectly pressured by any executive branch, including those who work in the White House, with regard to the substance or timing of my decision. To be clear, I did not receive any direction to delay my determination." So what exactly is she saying? Well, she's referring to the fact that it took her 2 weeks to certify and acknowledge Biden's victory and begin the official transition process. This is usually done within a couple of days. Now, at the same time, this was an unprecedented situation. We have never had this many recounts and this many lawsuits after a presidential election in this country. So I personally think she didn't know what to do. She didn't want to make a big mistake and jump the gun if any of these lawsuits came back to be credible. But at the same time, she didn't want to take too long. Now, she was facing a lot of criticism for not certifying Biden's victory, even from Republicans. In the last couple of days, a lot of Republicans were putting pressure on her to call this election and begin the transition. Now, she did go on to say that the reason she decided to do this now was the fact that most of these lawsuits had fallen through. About 90% of these lawsuits have already been rejected, as well as the fact that most of these swing states have now certified Biden's victory or will continue to do so this week. So guys, let me know in the comments below, do you agree with this and do you agree with the fact that they are beginning the official transition for Biden, or do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below. Now let's take a look at what Fox News said as well. Now the main difference that I want to point out here is that CNN made it very clear that Trump had no influence on this decision. At the same time, Trump on his Twitter wanted to take credit and said, "Hey, I told her to do this. I told them to begin the transition." But CNN is saying the exact opposite. So what is Fox News saying? Well, Fox News is backing Trump's message and says that Trump gave the White House the green light to begin Biden's official transition. Guys, do you believe Trump and do you believe Fox News that Trump gave them the green light? Or do you think that this was actually just happening despite Trump? And Trump didn't have the power to stop this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In any case, that is the main difference between how Fox News and CNN is reporting this. Fox News is essentially giving Trump credit for doing this. Okay, let's get into a stimulus update and let's talk about the $5,000 stimulus payment that was just approved. Now, quickly, I want to give you an update on what Biden's team said today regarding stimulus. There have been a lot of rumors that Biden has been urging Democrats to accept a smaller stimulus package if that's what it takes to get a deal done this year. Biden has been on record multiple times that he does not want to wait until January to have his stimulus approved, and he wants to have it done immediately, ideally before Christmas if possible. And there had been a lot of rumors swirling that Biden had told Pelosi to go ahead and compromise on a smaller package with Mitch McConnell in order to get a deal done. Guys, do you like that idea? Let me know in the comments below. But in any case, Biden came out today and said that this was absolutely not true and that he 100% backs Nancy Pelosi's $2.2 trillion package. Guys, do you like Nancy Pelosi? Let me know in the comments below. Now, we all know that Mitch McConnell wants to pass a $500 billion package that does not include stimulus checks. It does include an unemployment boost, but is only $300 per week. And it does include PPP money for businesses to not have to lay off their employees. And of course, the infamous protections, liability protections for businesses to not be able to be sued by employees who get sick while at work. Now, Nancy Pelosi's plan, which Biden is backing, includes a $600 weekly unemployment boost, $1,200 stimulus checks, as well as more money for state and local governments. Now, these rumors have a basis because Biden has a long history of making deals with Mitch McConnell. When Biden was vice president, he had a strong relationship with McConnell. Guys, I've said it multiple times on this channel. Mitch McConnell went to Biden's son's funeral. You would not do that if you did not have some level of respect, right? Would you agree? Well, that is why it is rumored that Biden would be willing to compromise with McConnell and approve a smaller package. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and we will have updates daily on this package. And let me get into the $5,000 stimulus payment that was just approved. But first, Cuomo. Cuomo tells Biden that the states need $500 billion in stimulus funds in order to make it through this crisis. Guys, do you like Cuomo? Let me know in the comments below. What is most interesting is that it was not only Cuomo that wants this money. The Governors Association of this country, which includes all the governors from each state, both Democrat and Republican, agreed that they need $500 billion in stimulus for state and local governments. Now, as we all know, Mitch McConnell and Republicans in Congress have been strongly against this money for state and local governments. But as you can see, it's not just Cuomo, but even Republican governors have said they need this money. Now, do you guys agree with this, or do you disagree and think they should take the money out just to get a package approved in order to approve stimulus checks and approve an unemployment boost? And do you like Cuomo? Let me know in the comments below. I know he is a very polarizing figure. Cuomo was also in the news today. He is urging Congress to approve an unemployment boost. Guys, if you're on unemployment, stay strong. This help will be coming soon, and you are not alone. Over 12 million people are expected to lose their unemployment benefits after Christmas. And just in New York alone, there is estimated 2 million people who will lose their benefits this year. And New York has paid out billions in unemployment benefits this year alone. They have spent more this year than they had spent in the last 25 years on unemployment. Guys, think about that. That is how bad this crisis is. In 1 year, New York spent on unemployment the same amount they spent in over 25 years. Guys, that is completely insane, and it's just another signal as to why we need another unemployment boost approved quickly. Okay, let's cover the $5,000 stimulus payment that was just approved. Kansas has approved a $5,000 rental assistance, and this was specifically from the CARES Act. They used leftover funds from the CARES Act to create a $5,000 rental assistance. Now, to qualify for this, you must be a U.S. citizen, you must be using it for your primary residence, and you must be able to get proof that you lost your job or lost some level of income due to the pandemic. Guys, this is huge news and great for everyone out there who's been negatively affected by this pandemic, and not just for those from this state. A lot of states are doing this, including Ohio as well. If you take a look at your screen, Ohio did the exact same thing, and they have put in $50 million, which they received from the CARES Act, and they are using this for rental assistance as well. And guys, there is a lot of states doing this. If you want to see if your state is doing this as well, just Google rental assistance and put in your state. Your state's website should be the first one that comes up, and there is a good chance that your state is doing this as well. And I will have updates daily as other states continue to do this, so don't forget to subscribe for daily updates. Okay, one quick note before I go, guys. I know we all think Biden's stimulus plan will be approved soon, but I did find a really nice article by CNBC that says 3 things to do as you prepare for these stimulus checks. Now, number 1, plan as though a stimulus is not going to happen, guys. Now, I know we're all optimistic and we think it will happen soon, but you want to get your finances in order and prepare yourself as if it's not going to happen, okay? Save your money. Do whatever you have to do to put yourself in a good financial position to not have to depend on this check. And if it comes, consider it a bonus. Now, number 2, find ways to make extra cash. I know that's easier than it sounds, and it's easy to say, hey, go make extra money. You need money? Go make more. And guys, trust me, I understand. It's difficult to find a job right now. It is very, very difficult. But this is referring to side hustles. Can you get a job driving Uber? Can you get a job as a courier delivering things from business to business? Things of that nature, guys. Little things here and there that will add up. And number 3, take inventory of your credit lines and assets. Guys, as a last worst case scenario, if you have any kind of credit line or any kind of asset that you can sell, if you have an old car that you rarely use, or if you have furniture in your home that you don't use, little things like that you can sell online, anything you can do to scrape together a little bit of extra cash to get through this crisis. And guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will have updates daily, so don't forget to subscribe for daily updates. And if you made it this far into my video, thank you so much for supporting my channel. It really means the world to me, and I really do appreciate every single view. My thoughts truly do go out to each and every one of you during this hardship. I've had so many comments from people who have never been on unemployment and truly deserve the help after everything we've been through this year. And if you're watching this video, you're probably going through a difficult season in your life. Just know that you will get through this and you will be in a better place. Stay strong out there and keep taking steps towards a better tomorrow. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.